These are the things to do at the Yaquina Head natural area. Sorry, I'm kind of rushing around the map. I'll zoom out and you can pause if you want to. So we're gonna explore a little bit of this cape. It's pretty foggy. You can see it drifting across. It's blue skies up there, but we're gonna go to the beach and check out some other things. There's some cool tide pools here, but we might have missed it. I think the tide might be coming back in. It's like 1 o'clock, and I think it's good till like 1:30, but we'll see what we can see. All right, you can press pause and read that. And you can press pause and read that. I've got all these remnants of the Lighthouse community up here. Kind of a touristy spot just outside of Newport, Oregon. The wind's blowing, but I'm trying to get the sound of all these birds. They're so loud, but I don't know if you can hear them because of the wind. I'm trying to block the wind. The lighthouse up there. Sorry, I'm swinging. I'm zoomed in and swinging probably too fast. So, my boys say this is a flatworm type thing. It just kind of looks like it's just kind of looks like a cow pie. And then you have those urchins back here. Not urchins, the anemones back here in the corner. Yeah, there's these barnacles all through here with some anemones. It's kind of cool, huh? It's just all this ocean life. See back in there, big old chunk of driftwood. All these mollusks and clams and barnacles and anemones and just cool stuff. Love the ocean tide pools and rocks. They get the tide coming in and out. And people, like my son. How is it?
Yeah, that's because there's none up there.
There's the crabs. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of crabs. I'm gonna turn my camera sideways.
There's a spot.
Zoom in, hopefully. Hopefully you can see them. There you go. Do you see them? All wedged in there.
Look at this one here.
Whole bunch of them in there. Trying to zoom in on them. Focus on them. Fun. These cobblestones, not too far down, it's wet because the tide comes in and out, but they're just all so smooth. They're just worn smooth. You're not supposed to take anything off this beach because it's protected, but it's just really cool. The stones alone are pretty cool. Just how smooth they are. Seems like someone put them in a rock tumbler and made them smooth. There's just tons of crushed shells from, like I said, so many years of seaweed. This looks like leather. Feels like rubber. Just this kelp and seaweed. Here's a cool little trough. Has some anemones in it. Some other plant life and a giant starfish just chilling. There's the anemones. Zoom in on that. The starfish. More anemones back in there. It's pretty cool. The ocean's pretty amazing, and these are just little snippets of it. You look out there, and there's stuff like this for thousands of miles in every direction.
They're right on the twig.
Okay, there's a hermit crab right there. Was there another one under a rock?
They're kind of tucked in there. I can't see it right now.
Oh, there's the hermit crab. He's moving. There he goes.
There are a lot of tiny ones.
Oh, there's two down there.
Sea urchins.
Cool. These tide pools, if you sit long enough, they have tons of cool stuff.
Matt.
Go back to these seals. That one right there is lying in the water in the shallow pool, and the tide's just washing over him or into him. The rest are right up on top of the rocks. It's cool. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just in this front area, and there's a whole bunch back there. Oh, there's a small one. 2 of them.
You could just shift the rocks around.
Pick up that one.
Yeah. Oh, there's one in the sand. It just crawled on top of a friend right
the
here.
one right there, two right there. They're all over. Oh, one right there.
Alright, so looking down from above. It's really windy, sorry again. But there's a bunch of seals laying around down here. You can see them here, here, here. And then there's a bunch out on this rock. All across that rock, a whole bunch of seals. like sardines from up here. Just laying around on the rock. And they'll head out to sea and feed and eat and do whatever they do, and then come back and chill out on the rocks during the day on the warm rocks in the sun. The Oregon coast. All right, guys, so we're standing here talking to
Lighthouse keeper at Yaquina Head, outstanding natural area.
Awesome. So maybe tell the kids just a couple interesting things about the lighthouse.
Sure, yeah, this lighthouse was built in 1872. It is the tallest lighthouse in the state of Oregon. It's 93 feet tall. This is the original structure. It's been here for almost 150 years. From the 1870s through the 1930s, it was run by 3 lighthouse keepers, a lighthouse keeper and 2 assistants. This lighthouse burned lard oil for the first 14 years and then kerosene from the 1880s until the 1930s when electricity came out here to the end of the Cape. In the 1930s, the Coast Guard took over management of the lighthouse here, and it's been run by the Coast Guard ever since. Usually we have tours here at the lighthouse, but we've been closed since last year, so we're just offering some historical information here to give people some information about the lighthouse. They can learn a little bit about the history here, and there's some historical photographs and stuff here to show people. And,
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's cool. The last question I usually ask people is for the kids. They're kindergarten through 12th grade, but like, who do you work for, I guess, to do this?
So I work for the United States Bureau of Land Management, who operates this entire 100-acre park here.
And how do kids like get into that line of work if they're interested? Just
Well, if you're interested in that sort of thing, you want to learn as much as you can about history, take courses in history and in environmental science and natural sciences and stuff like that. That's what my background is in.
okay.
I have a degree in ecology and in environmental science, environmental studies and stuff like that. And learning more about the history here while I'm on the job. So anything like that is good for you to study if you're interested in this line of work.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
Okay, so here's the lighthouse. Sits out on Yaquina Head. Yaquina Head. I've heard different people say Yaquina. What are they saying? Can you remember how they're pronouncing it? I don't know if it's a Spanish word or a native word, but Spanish I think would be like Yaquina or something like that. Yaquina or something like that. There's another lighthouse keeper going in to do his interpretive stuff. So the keeper would have probably lived in this house or one nearby and then worked the lighthouse, kept it operating. And I think this one's still operational for ships headed up and down the coast along the Pacific. So here's the coastline. See all these birds. Any more seals down there? You guys can't hear it because of the wind, but these birds are so loud. Like all these birds just covering this rock. We can hear them above the wind. bunch of them swimming in the water around here. There's several around this rock. You can see them in the water there and there. You can see some around that rock too. One's about to dive in the water. See it? Just went in the water right there. There's a bunch out off the point of the rocks too there. Alright guys, trying to hide behind this rock, but thanks for coming on this field trip to Yaquina Head State Park, or whatever this is called. Lighthouse and tidal and stuff. It's a pretty cool place. Come visit here. It's a little more touristy than a lot of the beaches and places I've been to, but again, it's a Saturday in July, so there's... Thanks for coming guys. Hope you enjoyed it.